Hello children, welcome to yet another session of Geography, Class 10, Soil Resources, Session 4. And in this session we are going to discuss the questions of the Soil Resources chapter on page 114. So children, let's get started. Please note down all the answers. This video will be uploaded only for 2 days, so make sure that you note down all the answers and do any 20 of them in your registers. Okay, the first question. How are alluvial soil formed? And alluvial soil are formed by the deposition of silt brought down by the rivers from the mountains. Mention any 2 advantages of alluvial soil. 2 advantages of alluvial soil: it is extremely soft and fertile, it is rich in humus and lime. Any 2 advantage can be written. Then, why is soil valuable resource for India? Now, soil is valuable resource for India because India is an agricultural country, and the food that we are getting to feed the millions of people here is from agriculture. So soil depends, the agriculture depends on soil, and so soil is a valuable resource for India. Why is black soil considered a productive soil? Now, black soil is rich in so many nutrients. It is rich in lime, iron, magnesium, calcium, alumina, potash. So many nutrients are there which makes the black soil a very fertile soil, and as such it is a very productive, considered to be a very productive soil. Next, give a geographic reason for each of them. Different regions in India have different kinds of soil for agriculture. Yes, different regions have different kinds of soil. In some places, some are in situ soil, some are transported soil. The alluvial soil, which is brought down from the Himalayas, is a transported soil, whereas at places it is the weathering of the lava rock, at places it is the weathering of the laterite rocks. So all these gives the origin of different kinds of rocks. Okay, next question. Is alluvial soil vary in texture? Yes, alluvial soil vary in texture. We have studied that in the upper course, soil is coarse in nature and it is not very fertile, whereas in the lower courses, the soil, alluvial soil, is fine, very fine textured, and it is also very fertile. Next question. Nearly all types of crops grow well in riverine soil. Now, riverine soil, what do we mean by riverine soil? The alluvial soil is called the riverine soil. It is brought down by the rivers. So, all types of crops grow well because it is rich in silt and very fertile. Next, question number 2. Give 2 characteristic features of the soil found most suitable for growing cotton and sugarcane in Maharashtra. So, the soil, you know very well which soil they are talking about, black soil, and 2 characteristics. You can say it is fine, it is clay in nature, it is moisture retentive. So, any 2 characteristics can be given. Name one soil of volcanic origin commonly found in India, that is black soil. Name one crop widely grown on the soil, that is cotton, which is widely grown. Then C part. Name the process by which laterite soil is formed. Now, the process by which laterite soil is formed is called leaching. Mention one disadvantage of laterite soil. One disadvantage of laterite soil is that it is highly acidic in nature and it is infertile. Give a geographical reason for each of the following. Now, the deltaic alluvium is more fertile than the coastal alluvium. Now, deltaic alluvial is, you can say it's more fertile because it's moist, it is rich in humus than the coastal alluvial. As such, it is more fertile. Black soil is largely found in the Deccan Trap region because millions of years ago this region was covered with lava sheets and weathering of these lava rocks has generated a new soil which is called the black soil. Black soil is often referred to as the cotton soil or the regger soil. Now, black soil is highly fertile and it is suitable for the growing of cotton, and because of its sandy loam texture, it is called the regger soil also. Now, question number 3, A part. State the 2 subcategories into which alluvial soil is generally divided. Now, the 2 subcategories into which the alluvial soil is generally divided is the Khadar and the Bangar soil. Which one of them is superior to the other and why? We all know that Khadar is more superior than the other one, than Bangar, because Khadar soil is replenished every year. It is replenished. It is the new alluvial soil, and as such it is replenished every year, making it more fertile than the other. What are the characteristics of the alluvial soil? Characteristics of the alluvial soil. Now, the alluvial soil, you can say that yes, the characteristics, it's rich in potash and lime. At places it is poor in humus and nitrogen. It is generally light and porous in nature. It can be easily plowed. In the lower Ganga region, the soil is compact, fine-grained, rich in humus and can retain moisture. So, in the deltaic region, it is rich in humus, whereas in the other region, inland region, it is not rich in humus and nitrogen. Okay, next is, which soil is suitable for growing coffee in Karnataka? And that is the laterite soil which is suitable for growing coffee in Karnataka. You can also mention red soil. Then mention 2 characteristics of this soil. So here the main for coffee we will take laterite soil. 2 characteristics of the laterite soil will be, number 1, it is coarse in nature and it is not moisture retentive. You can also write that it is highly acidic in nature. Now give a geographical reason for each of the following. Laterite soil is useful for the construction purpose. Yes, it is useful for construction purpose because laterite soil has the property of hardening when it comes in contact with moisture, and because of this property it is useful for construction purpose. Next question. Soils of the Western Ghats are affected by wind erosion. Now the western side of the Western Ghats, that is the leeward side, that does not get much rainfall and there is less vegetative cover. As such, when the winds blow, a lot of soil erosion takes place. So that is why you can say that the soils of the Western Ghat are affected by wind erosion. Next question. The foothills of the Himalayas are prone to excessive soil erosion. Now, near to the foothills of the Himalayas, there is heavy rainfall which occurs in this region. Apart from this region is also subjected to too much of deforestation. So because of the deforestation and heavy rainfall, this region is prone to excessive soil erosion. Okay, next question, question number 4. Name 2 states in India where regger soil is found. You can name Maharashtra, which is the main state. Apart from Maharashtra, you can either name Gujarat or Madhya Pradesh. Next is give 2 points of difference between the regger and the alluvial soil. So 2 points of difference between the regger and the alluvial soil is that, one, you can say the same thing, that the regger soil is in situ soil, whereas the alluvial soil is transported soil. Secondly, the regger soil is able to retain moisture and it becomes sticky when wet. Here it is fertile, alluvial soil is fertile, soft and fine grained. Okay, next question. Besides cotton, name other crops that grow well in the regger soil. Now, besides cotton, sugarcane, wheat, tobacco grows well in this black cotton soil. So these are the basic crops that grow well in the black soil. So remember children, wheat, sugarcane, tobacco, these grow well in the black soil. Okay, next question. In what way does regger soil help agriculture? Now the regger soil is full of nutrients and as such it helps in agriculture. It's able to grow, you are able to grow a number of crops because it is very fertile. Now, a geographical reason for the following. Jowar is grown in Maharashtra. Jowar grows in Maharashtra because jowar, the black soil found in Maharashtra, is suitable for the growth of jowar crop. Then bajra is grown in Rajasthan. Bajra is a dry crop and the soil in Rajasthan, which may be red soil or the desert soil, is sandy in nature, which is suitable for bajra to grow. Sugarcane is grown in Uttar Pradesh. Now sugarcane needs a lot of rainfall, fertile soil, which is available in Uttar Pradesh. The geographical conditions are conducive to the growth of sugarcane in Uttar Pradesh. As such, it grows well there. Okay, next question. Name 2 states where red soil is found. Question number 5. 2 states where red soil are found. You can name Tamil Nadu, you can name Andhra Pradesh, you can name Odisha. So any of those states where red soil is found. Mention 2 important crops grown in the soil. So rice grows well in the soil. Your cotton grows well in the soil. Tobacco grows well in the soil. Pulses grows well. So any of these you can mention. Then how is the soil suitable for dry farming? Red soil suitable for dry farming. Now okay, I skipped one. It's B part. State 2 advantages of this type of soil, and the advantages of red soil, that it can be used for dry farming, and another thing, it responds well to fertilizers. Okay, the next question, C. One, how is the red soil formed? And the red soil is formed due to the weathering of the ancient crystalline and metamorphic rock due to high temperatures followed by torrential rainfall. Next question, how is this soil suitable for dry farming? The red soil is suitable for dry farming because it is found in those areas where the rainfall is very less. As such, it is suitable for dry farming. The D part, give a geographical reason for each of the following. Number 1, black soil is also called the lava soil because it is formed because of the weathering of the lava rocks. Next, red soil is red in color. Yes, it is red in color because of the presence of iron oxide, and its colors varies from yellow to brown. The color varies from yellow to brown depending on the parent rock, and also it is yellowish in color sometimes because when it is hydrated then it is yellow in color. Jute is cultivated in West Bengal. Jute is cultivated in West Bengal because West Bengal is an area which has a lot of rainfall and has the rich alluvial soil, which is both required by the jute crop. As such, because of the suitable conditions, it is cultivated in West Bengal. Question number 6. What is soil erosion? The detachment of the top fertile layer of the soil is called soil erosion. Name the areas of soil erosion in India. For wind erosion, you can mention the western side of the Western Ghats and also Rajasthan. For running water erosion, you can mention the hilly regions. They all suffer from running water erosion, and the banks of the rivers, they also suffer from running water erosion. Next, B part, give 2 methods used to prevent soil erosion. So 2 methods, any 2 methods you can mention, like building the dams or the shelter belts, anything. Then C, what is meant by soil conservation? When you are conserving the soil, you are preventing the soil from getting eroded. It is called soil conservation. State 2 measures to conserve the soil in hilly regions. Now, to conserve the soil in hilly regions, terrace farming or contour plowing can be done. Okay, D part. Give a geographical reason for each of the following. Shelter belts reduce soil erosion in arid areas. Yes, it does prevent, and it acts as a barrier for the wind, preventing the soil erosion in arid areas. Rural development will influence soil conservation. Now, in rural development, when we are developing the region, especially the badlands, the ravine region, planting more crops, the infertile regions, and that will definitely influence soil conservation. Now, those areas where we are planting new trees, what happens? Soil does not get eroded and soil conservation takes place. Third, water harvesting aids in soil conservation. Now, what is water harvesting? Water harvesting is storage of the water, especially the rainwater. So, when you are storing the rainwater, you are not letting the rainwater flow into the streets or flow into the field. So, you are stopping the soil from getting eroded. So, that leads to soil conservation. How does deforestation lead to soil erosion? Now, when you are cutting down the trees, the soil becomes loose. The soil gets easily eroded, swayed away with the flow of the water. State 2 methods of controlling erosion of soil caused by running water. So, 2 methods. One is that you can build dams to control soil erosion. The other thing is that you can form terrace farming. You can do to control the flow of running water. Name two important agents of erosion. For each state, one method. Now, two important agents of erosion are the wind and the running water. For each state, one method of controlling the erosion caused. Now, for winds, shelter belts, and for your running water, you can write any like building dams or terrace farming. Explain briefly the need of conservation of soil as a natural resource. Yes, we need to conserve the soil as a natural resource. Only when we conserve the soil, we will have a good yield of crops, and only then we can feed the millions of population in India. So it is the need to conserve the soil as a natural resource. This explains well. Okay, with this I end this session. Please listen to the answers, write down the answers, write any 20 of such questions in your registers, and maybe I'll be taking a test shortly, so prepare this chapter well. Okay, till then, you stay safe, stay at home. Thank you.